Hey guys, Matt and Alex here with Building the Dream Duluth, and today we're here with Johanna Rich, who is the founder of 9Round Duluth. Johanna, why don't you introduce yourself, talk a little bit about who you are and how you got here.
My name is Johanna Rich. I am the owner and operator of 9Round Kickboxing Fitness with my husband and our trainers. We moved up here to Duluth a little over 8 years ago, and I had been attending a 9Round in the cities. Mm-hmm. But we came up here and there wasn't a 9Round. So naturally we decided to put in a gym. So I could continue my favorite hobby.
Yeah, cool. And you just obviously enjoyed the gym and the facility and how the workouts went enough to open up your own.
Yep. 9Round is part of a franchise. So It was really easy to kind of do the build out and whatnot. They were able to help us with that. But I was not into fitness growing up. Like, I never did sports. I never was, coordinated in any sort of fashion. But 9Round was the first thing I tried that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It turns out kicking and punching stuff is where my heart is.
Comes naturally.
It does.
So when it comes down to franchise versus starting your own thing, what made it easier to go the franchise route for you, that decision?
They gave us pretty much everything we needed. So we bought the equipment through them. Especially a lot of the computer stuff, software that we need to use because there's so much to running a business that you don't really think about. And also 9Round is a little less hardware. So we have bags and some weights and stuff, but we don't have a lot of the really heavy machines.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of maintenance on that.
As you can see, it's pretty simple.
It's open space, so we can, run back and forth and kick and punch and not, run into each other or other things.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about the how the actual workouts work at 9Round. Mm-hmm. How is it different than a traditional gym?
So we're a circuit. Mm-hmm. So whenever you want to come in and do a workout, a new circuit literally starts every 3 minutes. So you come when it works for you, and then you go through the 9 different stations. The whole circuit is 30 minutes.
Yep.
It's full body. Kickboxing is a full body workout. We do a little bit of weights. We do some core, plenty of cardio. And the workout changes every day. So it's not going to get you bored. Mm-hmm. And we have trainer-led hours. So there's a trainer here that's going to encourage you, guide you through the workout, push you through the workout if needed.
Yep.
Everybody needs a little push every now and then.
You know what? Yeah, some of us more than others.
Some days.
And then they'll do some work with you with hand pad drills or stuff like that. Do a little more of the technical side.
Yeah, because you're also utilizing actual kickboxing maneuvers and such. So just making sure that your form is appropriate and you're not going to injure yourself.
Right. Especially with round kicks and some of the kicks.
Yep.
You really want to use good form so you don't screw up your knees, screw up your hips, stuff like that.
And you had touched on hours where trainers are here. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys just launched with 24/7.
Yes. So we've been 24/7 for 3 days. And
Fresh.
It's actually gone really well.
Yep.
All of our members here are super awesome. They, encourage each other and enjoy each other. So it's just, continuing the fun, basically.
Yeah.
We have a lot of healthcare workers and busy moms with, running kids everywhere. And literally whenever they want, they can come in.
Yep.
I have a member that is super excited to come at 2 a.m. when she gets off of her shift. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And literally everything is here. I mean, you have all the equipment, the timer's going, we have music playing, the TVs show you the workouts. And obviously, if you're new and not comfortable, certainly come the first couple times when a trainer's here.
Yeah. And what are the staffed hours?
So staffed hours are 5:30 to 1, 3 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays 7 to noon.
Okay.
So we're finding a lot of people actually like to come work out on Sundays.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people. Sunday is my rest day. I'm very, very secure in my rest day.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah.
If they can't work out on Wednesday, they can do Sunday kind of thing.
Yep, absolutely. And that just gives people it gives them more flexibility to come and kind of work, especially once they get acclimated and they understand how everything works. Then they can just come in and do their own workout.
Yep.
And now, was this something that other 9Rounds were offering that you kind of gleaned off of, or was this something that you guys figured that your population here in Duluth needed the most?
A little bit of both. This was something that 9Round as a whole have been doing.
Yeah.
But also, I kind of just see gyms going that direction to begin with. There's a lot of 24-hour gyms in Duluth. And I think that's a good thing for us to get on board with.
Yeah.
Especially being close to the colleges, I think evening workouts will be helpful for them.
Yeah.
Because I have to drive home, so I don't want to stay here super late. I got kids, I got to get up the next day. But, for those that don't have class till, 9, 10, or, work.
Yeah.
The later evenings work well.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just being able, having your own time, and obviously everybody's schedule is really variable. Cool. So what are some of the struggles that you have to overcome when it comes to opening a franchise and a gym and kind of your own business? What are some of the things that you guys had to work through?
Well, probably, the initial build out was kind of a train wreck, to be honest. The space, we love the space here. But looking at spaces, we really wanted to find somewhere that had adequate parking.
Yeah.
Because maybe that's just because I'm old, but I want to be able to park and walk to my place and not have an issue. Some places, downtown parking or metered parking or whatever the case might be, I'm not interested. No, thank you. And everything takes longer than it should to get done. That's just how it goes. And staffing, I have wonderful, wonderful people that have worked for me and continue to work for me. But it's a little bit of high turnover because we get a lot of college students that want to work here. And then, they graduate college,
and then they're gone.
And then they're gone. And they're off to other things.
Yeah.
Or they're moving back to the cities or whatever the case might be with that. And you've helped me actually with this, but marketing has been probably the biggest kind of long-term struggle is just getting the word out there. I still have people, how long have you been here? Well, 8 years, but you just noticed us.
Yeah. And that'll happen forever, right? You think that you spend all the, with all the time that you spend on marketing that, okay, everybody's heard of us, but
right, you have to have heard of us.
You have to, right. But you have to continue to be out there. And that's why marketing can be really important to make sure that, you're always catching and reaching new people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, that kind of sums up our journey. I have trainers now that one gentleman's super into boxing, another one's done professional kickboxing.
Cool.
So I have learned a lot recently as far as, kickboxing and boxing skills go. So that's been fun. Because I love learning. I know I don't know everything about it.
Yeah.
I just got into it because it was fun. Because, I'm not going to do it if it's not fun.
Yeah.
So working out has to be fun for me. So
yeah. Well, and you certainly have a unique opportunity here where it's not, it's not just your traditional, regular workouts. It's something, you can get it done. It's flexible. It's 30 minutes to get a whole workout in that's really valuable to have people that can, if they are on a time crunch, busy moms, anything like that, they can come in and, get in and out in 30 minutes.
And still feel like they did something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nobody leaves what did I just do? I didn't do anything. They're all sweaty and gross. And they're like, I want to go home and take a shower, change, get out of this. Yeah.
They're not sitting at the weight bench scrolling their phone.
No.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. You only got 3 minutes of this.
I do have one member that loves to sit at 9Round and do leg lifts and scroll on her phone while she does her leg lifts. I'm like, fine, whatever, you're moving.
As long as you're doing it, yeah.
Stop moving, I'm going to come find you.
So what are some of the high points that you've had since you've opened 9Round?
I have been pleasantly surprised by how many people we help. We're not just a traditional gym where people come in and do their workout and leave.
Yeah.
I've had pregnant moms. I've had post-pregnant moms. I have people losing weight. I have people that struggle with depression and anxiety, and how they manage that.
Yeah.
All of these things. We've had people drastically lose weight or have recently lost weight and looking to tone. And moms that are just struggling with, just the pressures of life and want some sort of release.
Yep.
And I really feel like I've made an impact on more people than I thought I would.
Yeah. Well, and being able to help somebody feel better about themselves or become healthier or, like you said, get over some issues that they're having. That's got to be really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, I just feel like I'm helping people get healthy, and they don't always know how to get healthy.
Yeah.
So they come in here, they know they need to do some fitness, but it seems scary, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So they come here, we get started on the fitness. I go over, some basic nutrition, and we go from there. And it's been wonderful how much success we've had with helping people.
Yeah.
I always tell people the hardest part is getting here. After that, you're good.
Here. You have to do it.
Like,
committed. The timer's running.
Yeah.
timer's running. Let's go.
Yeah.
But all the members are super friendly. If you work out regularly, kind of at the same time, you
Get to
learn
know
who else.
people.
Yep. And everybody's comfortable with everybody else. And when you're working out, nobody's really paying attention to you, so it's not like you're being critiqued on your form and your hooks and whatever. And even besides by me, I make sure you're not hurting yourself. But whoever's at round 3 isn't getting care what round 8's doing, kind of thing.
Yep.
But they still offer that level of accountability to where you see them every Monday, and if they didn't see you, oh, hey, where are you? We missed you.
All the time. I warn members, I'm like, you need to tell me when you're going on vacation, because I will text you and be like, where have you been? It's 8:30 and I haven't seen you in a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple cruises recently. I said, I didn't panic. I knew they were going to be gone.
One of the misconceptions is that you need to be a boxer. People think that you need to have some experience with it, and that's really not the case here, right? I mean, this is for you can help people of all experience levels and backgrounds, right?
Yep. So we have members that literally have never done anything, and this is the first thing they're going to try. We have older members that some bone density, some knee, some those type of issues. We also have, we've had a couple of professionals roll through that want to use this as their cross training. They want to have some fun hitting the bags, doing some work, but not worry about getting hit in the head kind of thing. So, or cross training. It's great cross training for like runners. Or we had a gentleman that was a long distance swimmer that came and did this.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a little cold out for that kind of thing.
Right.
We really have all ages and abilities here.
Yeah. And just so everyone knows, you don't have to have any experience with boxing. This might be the first time that you've put boxing gloves on, but you cater to everybody.
Everybody, yep. We don't, no discretion there.
Yep.
We take everybody.
And if somebody wants to come in and check out the gym, what information do you have for them?
So they're going to want to look us up online, 9Round Duluth, and book a first workout.
Yep.
And that will get them into our system, and they'll have a time designated just for them where they can come in with a trainer and go through the workout.
Cool.
First workout's usually a little bit more informational than, super hard workout.
Yeah.
Also, if they're in the area and just want to pop in and look at the gym and ask some questions, that's totally fine too.
Cool. Anything else that you want to let people know about 9Round, about yourself, anything like that?
I'm a mom. I have 3 little kids. Like I said earlier, I like having fun. So if you are interested in a fun workout with a good community, this is kind of a great place to go. I also love dogs. So if you like dogs, we're a real big fan of dogs here.
You're in good company.
Yes. I bring my sweet deaf pit bull here on Thursday mornings sometimes, and he has a cult following here. If I don't bring him, I get in trouble.
Yeah.
So.
Unofficial mascot.
Yep. He knows to stay on the rug and stay off the mats. So.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down again. Johanna Rich with 9Round Boxing. You can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and at their website.
Sounds good. All the things.